bribery allegation. Congresswoman Nancy Mace says there's damning evidence in the FBI file that you sold out the country. Do you have a response to the congressional Republicans?
Where's the money? I'm joking.
Mr. President,
It's a bunch of malarkey.
Yeah, where's the money? Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer says they have new information indicating Joe Biden may have offshore bank accounts. Watch.
With Joe, I suspect there are offshore accounts. The IRS whistleblowers confirmed when I asked if they had documents pertaining to foreign accounts, and they said they did.
Wow.
But they couldn't turn them over to us. They have to go through that process and turn it over to the Ways and Means Committee, and I requested they do that, and they said they would.
Let's discuss with Trish Regan, expert on all things financial, host of the Trish Regan Show, and Devin Nunes, former House Intelligence Chairman and CEO of the Trump Media and Technology Group. Welcome to you both. Trish, what legitimate reasons would the Biden family have for funneling money into offshore accounts?
Because you're trying to hide something. That's why people do this. I mean, plain and simple. I've actually done a lot of investigative work over the course of my career, specifically into terrorist financing. And that's what you see. And you also see this very opaque system where you have multiple layers and multiple accounts and multiple different companies. In this particular case, and credit to Comer for going after this, because the Treasury Department didn't want to give up any of this information, but it turns out there were 6 major banks, as I understand it, including Bank of America, as well as JP Morgan, that had filed what are known as SARs, suspicious activity reports, meaning they were getting money from overseas and it was coming into their bank accounts, and they're like, this doesn't look so good. So they told the Treasury Department about it. There's some, according to Comer, 170 of these related to the Biden family. There were 20 different companies, accounts that were opened after he became vice president, and money's coming in from China, from Romania, from Ukraine. I mean, again, I haven't seen the actual bank records themselves. I've only seen what the House Oversight Committee has put out. But I'm telling you, Chris, this does not look good.
Well, Congressman, offshore accounts, it isn't a good look for good old Scranton Joe and his tax the rich party, right?
Well, Chris, I mean, you and I mean, we have our offshore accounts. Trish has hers. Doesn't everybody have an offshore account? I mean, it's totally normal, right?
Hold on a second. I'm going to check mine. Hold on. Just go ahead. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, yeah, look at that offshore. No, actually, nobody does. That's legitimate.
Nobody does. That's exactly right. So, look, this is a blockbuster, but this isn't on top of issue after issue after issue that keeps building up on Biden. And it's why I've said that I think it's highly unlikely that he is going to ultimately be the nominee. I think what will happen here is they want to prop him up, weekend at Bernie's style, all the way through the primaries so that they can get to the convention, and then Obama and company can pick who they want. And look, you can already see today, just in the last few hours breaking, you have a Minnesota Democratic congressman talking about running to challenge Biden in the primary. So I think it's going to continue to unravel, and I think the Republicans, although Congress won't be meeting in August, I think you'll see a lot of investigations that will be going on, a lot of interviews, a lot of depositions, and hopefully a lot more discovery as the Republicans continue to make their way through what appears to be hundreds of accounts.
Guys, I got about a minute and a half left, and I want you both to comment on this. Trish, you first. The DOJ is dropping all campaign finance charges against Democrat donor Sam Bankman-Fried. The same day, more charges are added to Donald Trump's ledger. Bankman-Fried allegedly bilked millions of dollars out of consumers in his cryptocurrency scheme. But of course, he's a big Democrat donor. What's your analysis on this?
It feels very rigged. And this is what is so disappointing and so disgusting about the system right now. We've talked about this trust deficit. It is so important that we have faith and trust in the system. I was encouraged to see, for example, that judge just the other day, the U.S. District Court judge, Mary Ellen Noreika, came out and said, you know what, I can't sign off on this plea agreement for Hunter Biden because, there's some stuff that doesn't add up. Yeah. This feeling that, they just rubber stamp stuff like this guy because he donated some $40 million to the Democrat Party. It's very uncomfortable. It's not a good place for us to be.
Yeah, well, uncomfortable is one adjective you can use to describe it. Congressman, how would you describe it?
Well, it's just another example of the two-tiered justice system. And speaking of offshore accounts, I mean, this guy was the master at it, right? He had this cryptocurrency, and the whole concept is you can evade any type of oversight for the currency itself. It just so happens to be that his currency didn't have anything behind it. And this is a stain on the Biden administration. You have to remember, this is supposed to be overseen by the Securities and Exchange Commission. But instead of targeting people like Bankman-Fried and cryptocurrency, no, they've attacked companies like True Social as we try to go public, as we try to get access to capital. So there is not a piece of the government that they have not weaponized. The Biden administration hasn't weaponized at this point.
Hey, guys, I just got to say that Bankman-Fried is the perfect Democrat, though. He had a cryptocurrency that had nothing behind it. The Democrat Party is a party with nothing behind it, no values behind it, too. They are a match made in hell. Trish Regan and Devin Nunes, thank you both very much. Appreciate the time.